guys, welcome back to Watch Me Play Metal Gear Rising Part 16. This is Astro Triforce for www.watchusplaygames.com. Please check the website out. We just got done giving Raiden a bunch of new abilities, upgrading some of his stuff. And let's hop into the start of Chapter 3. You can't save from that screen, which is kind of annoying. You can't quit, that is. It just starts the next chapter out of it.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go, nuts.
Holy crap. We are in the headquarters proper. That is one awesome screen.
Happy, Boris? They're all dead. No mercy. Just like you wanted.
Raiden.
So much for all that shit I said I believed in. I read that only 1 in 50 soldiers can kill with zero hesitation. Guess I'm a 2%er, huh? I know what they went through, yeah. But I sure as hell didn't let it stop me.
No. I guess not.
Regular guys, they couldn't handle it. All the blood and body parts, the fear in dying eyes. Me, though, I like it. A lot. No hesitation. No regrets. Maybe it's in my blood. Maybe it's the Sears program. Probably both. The younger you learn a thing, the better you retain it, you know? I remember Liberia like it was yesterday. All the abuse. The threats at gunpoint. Next thing I know, I'm getting off on cutting guys to shreds.
Raiden.
But afterwards it was tough. Especially once I got to the U.S. I got counseling and education. But every time I talked with someone normal, I felt like all the killing I'd done was gonna crush me. And it didn't stop. Not in my dreams, anyway. I'd hear voices at night, calling out all my crimes, but I couldn't shut them out. The rest of my crew adapted to American life well enough, but I never could.
And it returns only now. Raiden, I'm sorry about earlier. I was too hard on you.
Nah, I'd be dead without you. I'd still be in Liberia, surrounded by crazy.
I've always known you have a dark part in your mind. Perhaps I should not have hired you at all. Perhaps you should not be near battlefield.
The hell with that. If I hadn't signed up, I wouldn't be here to help put an end to this. I gotta do what I can to stop that VR training. I'm not the only one suffering. I need to do this for my old friends. The boys back in Liberia who didn't survive. I survived all the killing, thrived on it, but the experience destroyed them.
Duh.
Sorry, I better get moving.
Such an awesome voice, man. I love his voice.
Raiden, do you know where the brains are located?
Not yet, but I'll figure it out. They must be somewhere in this building.
Raiden, do you...
No, they must be... What do you think about what Monsoon said earlier about memes? You think we're all doomed to follow some coded-in routine? That there's no free will?
Well, you're always going to have restraints based on what culture you're born into. The concept of memes was first proposed by Richard Dawkins in a book called The Selfish Gene. Dawkins, the biologist, stated that even if the actions of a living thing appear to be altruistic, each of its genes is still engaging in selfish behavior, purely as a matter of survival.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He went on to define memes as a different kind of self-replicating unit. They're the genes of a culture, from fashion to chord progressions in music, even political expression. And, just like normal genes, they replicate. They grow, infecting more and more people.
You buy a shirt you like and put it on. Other people see you wearing it, then buy it for themselves.
Yeah, the genes of a culture makes it all sound pretty lofty. But the way Dawkins puts it, memes can also transmit worthless things, even the bad parts of a culture. fashion's one thing, but value-related memes can put huge restraints on people's lives. For example, the idea that having lots of money is the ultimate goal, the thing we should all strive for.
Like in the U.S.
Any capitalist country, really. But anyway, you catch this money worship meme, then not only are you trying to get rich, you're also spreading that idea to other people. You have to. If that meme isn't the cultural norm, then what are you working for?
So you start spreading the word about how important it is to succeed, earn status.
Right. And the really contagious memes can be even worse. For example, revenge. A guy sees his countrymen killed by terrorism, so he becomes a terrorist and retaliates. It's an infinite loop.
I think it's the same thing with child soldiers. Kids' parents are killed by other kids, so they join the war next and start killing other people's parents. There's gotta be a way to break the cycle, though.
Dawkins wrote about that, too. How we can rebel against our genes and memes. Once you're aware of your own memes, you can train yourself to identify and replicate the good ones.
And kill the bad ones.
Right.
Well, that starts with me stopping this VR shit. The Sears program's one hell of a bad meme machine. Guess all the staff's already gotten out.
Probably. There's an evacuation notice for the entire neighborhood, in case you hadn't noticed. Can't exactly have cities running about with cyborgs blowing the place up all around.
I'm not complaining. This way I won't have to hold back. Too bad the cyborgs didn't go with them. I'm not even here to fight them.
Yeah, but if you're expecting to find the guys behind all this, you're probably too late.
I know. I'm just here to get the brains back. Anyone who ran this operation, worked on it, stood by and let it happen. I'll deal with them later.
Smart plan. Wouldn't be much of a warrior if you started hacking up helpless non-cyborgs anyway. Those guys, we'll get them another way.
Such as?
Well, I mean, just getting the brains on our side could change a lot. World Marshal's got an iron grip on the government. Wall Street, too. Legal action's not gonna work. But you can bet the media's gonna descend on Denver like flies once you're done here. Once you've rescued those brains, they can start talking about VR training. If nothing else, it'll definitely change public opinion, and quickly. World Marshal's stock will plunge, giving them less influence in Washington. We could see a managerial change. And, you know, the guy running the project would probably be demoted. Reassigned, at least.
Demoted? For cutting up kids? That's punishment? It's gotta be Armstrong running all this. A guy who publicly has nothing to do with World Marshal.
Yeah.
Anyway, he'll have to wait. The way Monsoon was talking, Sam and Sundowner are in here somewhere. Taking them out's a start, at least.
Sounds like Monsoon was a victim of the Khmer Rouge.
Yeah, Pol Pot's regime. They killed nearly the entire intellectual class of Cambodia, all in an attempt to create a communist agrarian society.
Some reports claim they wiped out a third of the entire population. Just insane. Even without knowing exactly what happened to him there, you can start to see why he thinks the world is diseased.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what gave him his whole survival of the fittest worldview. Just one long series of traumatic events.
Well, directly or otherwise, the Khmer Rouge messed up a whole lot of lives. But all their victims didn't start thinking like Monsoon. People have to stop the cycle of violence somewhere. Stop the bad meme, I guess you could say. Of course, that's easy for me to say, having grown up in a nice, stable first world country.
Nah, I get it. Growing up in bad circumstances, it's no excuse for the crimes you commit.
Yeah. Man, their headquarters are massive. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for the server room. Man, I wouldn't even...
You tracked down those brains yet, Doc?
Well, I'm afraid that would be quite difficult to do remotely. If you or Wolf can secure a priority connection on a terminal there, that would be another story.
You tracked down those brains yet?
Well, if you...
Right. Do you know where the brain units are?
Not exactly. Somewhere in this building. If we can find a server, I'll ask Doc to hack in and find out.
Understood. But perhaps I could be of assistance as well. I am a military UG in most respects. I share the same network protocols as other UGs. should we locate the UG mission data input line, it could lead us to the main server.
Not a bad idea. But wait, if you could do that all along, why'd I have to hack into that tripod back in Mexico?
I apologize. The idea did not occur to me in that situation. However, it is likely the security there would have prevented outside UGs from accessing the network.
Can you tell me more about the learning program you mentioned before? Like, how'd you learn to speak?
Through an extensive battery of conversations with the researchers who doubled as my instructors. To acquire literacy, I was provided a steady stream of website text and ebooks. I understand it was largely similar to the process through which a human child learns language.
You're pretty well spoken for a 3-year-old.
For the first year, I was effectively an infant. Rapid progress occurred only after I received text reading capability. With digital data, there is no need to read text one letter at a time. I am capable of processing plain text at a speed of 60 megabytes per minute.
And that's pretty fast?
Yes, it is not simply a matter of text search. Advanced cognitive reasoning is required to truly understand the intent behind the words.
What did you talk with your teachers about?
Miscellaneous matters, breakfast table greetings, the structure of elementary particles, the challenges resulting from rapid globalization, recent trends in popular music. However, as DARPA-funded military research, I was rarely treated as anything more than equipment.
Makes sense. You were made to be a weapon.
On the other hand, some of them treated me like a pet, or as a child. Just as a parent passes on their memes to a child, so I was exposed to numerous influences. Memes I encountered on the web and through ebooks had their effects as well. As my mind grew, the weaker memes were sifted out, and the stronger ones endured. The resulting collection of memes is what you would call my intelligence.
Same as any of us, huh?
In a way, yes. However, I lack the instinctual skills your genes grant you. I am a slave to my memes. Thus, as my intelligence matured, I began to have doubts about my role as a weapon.
And that's what ended the project. What about the researchers that raised you?
Unknown. Most likely transferred to other projects.
Ever feel like you want to see them again?
Sometimes, yes. But one cannot remain a student forever. There comes a time one must become an individual. One must find their own place in this world. Right. Do you know where the brain...
Not if we...
should we...
Not about...
How it...
Courtney,
Yeah?
you caught all that. Guess I was Jack the Ripper all along. All that talk about justice. And here I am. Just another killer.
Raiden.
Listen, I want you off this mission. You don't have to go through this. Kev or Doc can handle saving for me.
Raiden, I don't want...
It's my responsibility to stop them before they make another Jack. It's my duty. No one else's. That's the way it is. Live by the battlefield, die by the battlefield.
Raiden, listen.
Courtney, this isn't the place for you. Keep working with me, and you're gonna wind up someplace dark.
I'm fine with that.
What?
They're kidnapping kids. They're ripping their bodies, tearing up their souls to make soldiers. I feel like they have to pay for this. If I just quit here, how would I live with myself?
Courtney.
I mean, maybe I'd be happier going back to school, getting my MBA, making 6 figures. But now I know. I've seen the truth. And I can't just forget it. Maybe I can't do what you can, but come on. At least I can handle your data. So do you want to save or not? All right, we're set.
You're sure about this?
Positive. Look, you know you aren't Jack the Ripper. I mean, sure, you don't exactly hate every minute of your job out there, but the Raiden I'm talking to right now, he's the same one I've always known. The one who put his life on the line to protect the innocent, not just some maniac with a knife.
Who knows? Maybe I'm just out for revenge against everyone who made me this way.
It's more than that, Raiden. That much I know.
In any case, I'm going to stop this VR training.
All right. Good luck, Greg. Crazy to think they've been conducting VR training right at their corporate headquarters. Right under everyone's noses. All right. Ryden. Good luck out there. Crazy to think they've been conducting right under... Okay, save complete. Don't let your guard down, okay?
First item found. Second item found.
I'm sorry, sir. Our business hours for the day have ended. We are looking forward to your next visit.
That's good.
Is that correct?
Watch out! The keep on coming!
Oh, there's an item right there. Score A.
Ryden, Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
Floor guide. Floors 11 through 20, office floor. Floor 10, restaurant. Floor 9, international research. Floor 8, information strategy. Floor 7, marketing. Floor 6, executive. Floor 5, administration. Floor 4, accounting. Floor 3, human resources. Floor 2, meetings. Floor 1, information. West block. Procurement department, administration, accounting, meeting room B, executive office B, executive office E. launchers. Nice. 3 homing missiles. There's more items. Repair and ammo case. 3 rocket launchers. Oh. So before I do that, let's get some of this other stuff over here. 2,110. And my arm freaking hurts from pressing the Y button so many times. Homing missile. Another homing missile. And there's a console here. Unlocked VR mission 13. Alright, let's use one of these guns. Shoot down those helicopters. Yeah. Anything else I can break? Any more glass? Yeah. Looks like that's everything you can break. Alrighty then.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Right, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
Enough, Raiden. It's time to focus on defeating the enemy. Enough, Raiden.
You need to keep those guards busy while Doc finishes reprogramming the elevator. Get in there and mix it up. You need to keep those guards... Get in...
The security forces are storming the building. I need you to buy me more time to work on the elevator.
I will search for the elevator control unit. Engage the enemy until I locate it.
You okay, Raiden? Save complete. Be careful, Raiden.
You can control this UGT as well, yes? Give them hell!
Right. Enough with the cars. Just get in the elevator.
Right. Doctor has finished hacking the elevator. get in there, now. Ryder, get in there.
Right, the elevator's ready for you. Get over there now.
That armor is made from standard-grade composite carbon nanotube material. It should offer little resistance. You can likely slice them up in blade mode before they can even touch you. Of course, blade mode cannot be activated unless some charge remains in your fuel cells. The last blow in a combination attack or a particularly strong hit will sometimes leave your enemy exposed. If you enter blade mode right at that moment, it will be even more effective than normal. The elevator is ready. Hurry! Forget about the guards. There's no time. Quickly now.
Right. Dr. has completed his work. Board the elevator. I am headed there now.
You okay, Raiden? Save complete. Better get to that elevator.
Come on, jump down, jump down, jump down. Come on, guys. Oh, jeez. Came on already. S ranking. Yes. Yeah, it's not like there's anything else there.
For security purposes, the building is divided into upper and lower halves. The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the upper levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and past the security gate there to reach the upper area.
Let me guess. Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem. Security cyborgs would not have sufficient clearance. But managers and senior staff have already been evacuated, no doubt.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the security gate, which will not be easy. It is powered by no less than 3 systems, including a backup power supply. You will need to destroy all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon.
You must find the power panels, Raiden.
Yeah, I'm on it. Any advice?
Not really, no. Other than combat advice, I have very little. I am sorry. You must find the...
Yeah, any
It's a pretty weird hilt Sam had on his blade.
It had some kind of explosive charge built in. Helped him unsheath quicker. A cheap trick if you ask me.
Maybe it was, but he did cut your arm off. Besides, if you get down to it, just being a cyborg's not exactly fighting fair, is it?
Maybe not. But I'm not saying any and all science isn't fair.
It's weird how the blade pointed downward, too. I thought samurai swords always pointed up.
It could be to help him unsheath it faster. Maybe it's part of the original Uradachi style, or something Rodriguez invented over in Brazil.
An underhanded blade for an underhanded fighting style, huh? I like it.
Guess all the staff's already gotten out.
Probably. There's an evacuation notice for the entire neighborhood, in case you hadn't noticed. Can't exactly have cities running about with
I'm too...
Yeah.
I know any out.
Smart, those guys?
Such a...
Well, I mean, World Marshal's got an iron grip, but once you whirl...
And demo, it's a guy. Anyway, the way I'm taking... Guess all the staff. I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
I know any out.
Smart, those guys?
Such...
Well, once you whirl... And
demo, it's a guy. Anyway, the way I'm taking... Where are these electrical panels?
I believe they are hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources.
Where are these
I will use...
Wolf, what's your position?
My apologies. I appear to be lagging behind once again.
It's fine. We couldn't have hacked that elevator without you.
Indeed. Your gratitude is appreciated. I am headed your way now. There is no need to wait for me. Continue with your mission.
Got it. Can you tell me more about the learning program? Like, how'd you learn to speak?
To acquire with
And
yeah.
what did
Miss Alec make only just me as
say?
you know dust
And
ever there.
Ever eaten Cambodian, Courtney?
What? That's a little random.
Apparently that's where Monsoon's from, originally. Just trying to cover all the bases.
Not sure how this could be important, but... Well, the 2 Cambodian dishes I know best are amok and something called pong ti kon. Amok is fish covered in coconut milk and other flavorings and wrapped in banana leaves. I had it once. It's really exotic, both in looks and taste. Definitely recommended. If you like fish.
And the other?
Pong ti kon? It's also known as balut in some countries. It's pretty popular in Vietnam and the Philippines, too. Well, you know how I try to keep an open mind about other countries' cuisine. But balut is definitely a love-hate thing.
So, what is it?
Well, it's basically a boiled duck's egg. But the embryo's fertilized, so there's this duck-like thing inside. I've tried a lot of odd foods in my time, but that's where I drew the line.
Don't be so picky, Courtney. Maybe it tastes better than it looks.
Okay. How about you try it first, then?
Sure. Once I'm done here, we'll all have to go out for it together.
Deal. You better make it back and keep that promise, Raiden. I'll watch you eat it, at least.
Wimp. I am looking forward to ending this, though. Wouldn't mind getting my old jaw back. Would be a little hard to eat normal food without it, you know.
You could always use a straw.
Blue. I've seen that on that Zimmerman guy's Weird Foods show, and Anthony Bourdain. It's pretty disgusting looking.
What's up? No? Did you...
No, just...
Alright.
electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls.
Banana.
Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the wall sphere.
You must find the power panels, Raiden.
Yeah, I'm on it. Any of... Where are these electrical...
I will use...
Okay, so there's an item over there. 2 items at least. 1, 2. World Marshal, that's awesome. So is this one? Nope, it's glass. You can see the cutting system there easier. You can see it cutting into little pieces. It actually literally does cut into small pieces. But the graphics are such that you can't really tell. Yes, another girly poster.
That's my boy.
It's a pretty nice one there. Hall chip. RP grenade. That's a bookshelf cut into lots of pieces.
Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the wall sphere.
Almost got to 3,000. Alright, VR mission 14 unlocked. Clear this room. Should be alright.
tunnel nearby. Ah, they found you. No choice now. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the wall sphere.
What's that?
It looks like they've deployed upgraded cyborgs, and equipped with blades, no less. I'm sure they've been trained well with them. Be careful, Raiden. Burying a single strike means nothing if they land a combo attack on you after. That UG is called a Raptor. I hear they are typically deployed in groups. Concentrate too much on one, unit. That UG is called a concept unit.
That's some serious security they got there, huh? Pretty far cry from what we got at Maverick. That's some serious, pretty far...
It appears they have sent in specially enhanced cyborgs. That armor is quite a bit tougher. It will take more than a single strike in blaze mode to dismember them. Start with a barrage of attacks. If you can weaken them sufficiently, eventually you can cut them open. Ah, the Raptor, yeah? A UG designed to operate in groups. Their AI is such that they are aware of and commiserate with their peers. If a Raptor they identify as one of their own goes offline, they respond with a sort of primitive anger.
Like a wild animal might respond in the natural world.
Indeed. In typical UG optical neuro AIs, the section corresponding to the cerebral neocortex is, well, it's quite a bit smaller than a human brain. They truly are closer to beast than man. You will need to do some damage to a raptor before you can cut them to shreds. And you will want to make sure the situation is ideal before you do strike the final blow on any one of them. You will need to damage and weaken the raptors. Don't let the rest of the herd distract you. Stay focused and act quickly.
You okay, Raiden? Save complete. Be careful, Raiden.
Your only option is...
AR to locate it.
All ship.
Use your enhanced AR. Good. Run down, 2 to go. Keep at it right.
Huh, found it without using my AR. Two items over there.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
hit 3,000. Oh well. There's the panel right there. You can see it without even using the VR. Alright, thanks for watching. This has been Astro Triforce for www.watchmeplaygames.com. Please check the website out. Thanks for tuning in, and in the next part, we're going to blow that panel up right there.